No, I talked about it earlier. A good video game would be Shemaine Nugent fighting the flu. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it make for a good one?
Yes, warrior princess. Absolutely.
Health and wellness expert Shemaine Nugent joining us on the show to talk about fighting the flu. And I said this earlier, I think we all know somebody that is fighting the flu right now.
Have you guys had it?
I haven't.
My son had it.
We passed it around at our house.
Okay.
I had it for a good 48 hours and then was done with it. But I think that if you build up your immune system, you are healthy going into the flu season, then you're better off. But this is the worst flu in decades. Since October, 6.5 million people have come down with the flu, and there have been almost 3,000 deaths.
Yeah, incredible.
So how do we start building up our immune system?
Well, you start by eating right.
Okay.
No offense to
Yep.
what's over
Yep,
there.
yep.
Right. You start by eating right, and there are a couple of foods that you can eat that you might not have thought about.
Okay.
So we all heard about vitamin C is good for fighting colds and flus. And I don't know if you know this, but kiwi has a lot of vitamin C as well.
I didn't know that.
So oranges and kiwi, yes.
Now you have garlic on here. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Garlic is an immune system booster. It also fights bacteria in your body, and it's an antifungal and antioxidant. So eat garlic all throughout the year as much as you can. Like, you can't go wrong with garlic.
Is it as beneficial to take the capsules, or should you eat the fresh?
I think you should eat fresh always, whenever you can, and you're not gonna like this, but raw is best.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Let's see if we can throw that full screen graphic up there one more time. There's a couple more items on there I want to point out. The take bath. Now, I'm a fan of taking a bath,
Yeah.
but why is that going to fight the flu?
Okay, when I had the flu, and this is why I made all these notes, when I had the flu, I took about 3 or 4 baths a day, because you're laying down, you can't do anything, you're inactive, and so your body temperature goes down. So you're getting chills, you're trying to fight the chills and warm up your body. So if you take a bath, number one, put some bath salts in there with lavender, eucalyptus, relax. You're getting your body temperature back up, and it can help your stamina as well. Makes you more relaxed and calm. So I love that.
I like that.
And then take a good little nap right afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You
catch
also
up on
had chicken
Netflix.
noodle soup. So
Chicken
if I
noodle
just had a
soup.
bowl of chicken noodle soup and take a bath at the same time,
You could, yes,
I
and
wouldn't
have
feel-
garlic. Put the garlic in the soup, not in the bath.
Yeah.
And then.
There you go. But try to hydrate yourself, right? Because a lot of times, obviously, we tend to be dehydrated.
And that's why chicken noodle soup is good too. It's not just because it's an old wives' tale. It does soothe your sore throat. Say that 10 times fast. It soothes your sore throat, but it's also hydrating. And be careful of canned chicken noodle soup, because there's a lot of ingredients you don't want, like MSG, monosodium glutamate. So if you can get it homemade, that's the best. But it'll help hydrate you, soothe your sore throat, and get some nutrient-dense foods in your body. And that's what we really want to do all throughout the year.
Yeah.
Where does exercise play in all of this?
Exercise helps build up your immune system, so that if you get, we travel, if you have kids, you're going to pass around colds and bacteria and viruses. So it helps build up your immune system, and I think that's really the most important thing. And exercising every day, or at least 3 or 4 times a week, is good. 30 to 50 minutes or 60 minutes is great.
And sleep is the great healer. So
Sleep
get
is.
your rest.
Yeah, absolutely. Catch up on Netflix if you have the flu.
You
and
binge watch this show, too.
Yeah.
you could do that.
I mean,
yeah.
we've got people.
I do that.
It might make you sick in other ways. But you can still binge watch this show.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so people want more information, because you're just a wealth of knowledge.
You are.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Best website and things like that?
Yes, ShemaineNugent.rocks. I have a women's empowerment program coming up. It's all online, so you could do it in the convenience of your own home. We're going to talk about inspiring and motivating women to be the best that they can be, and staying healthy and fit, losing weight and getting active, and finding their purpose in life.
Oh,
ShemaineNugent.rocks.
And how's Rocco doing? by the way?
Rocco's great. Rocco
Love
wants to
Rocco.
come back. He's excited. So I think he'll be back in a couple weeks for the film festival. There's a faith-based film festival here in Waco, and I think Rocco's coming for that as well.
I think you should come on the show.
We
and
love
talk
him.
about that.
So cool.
Shemaine Nugent, everybody, go follow her on
Yes.
Instagram as well. Once again, your Instagram is
Shemaine Nugent.
There you go.
Yes.
We'll come back. We're going to talk about music and a fundraiser. Which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. Do
And
that.
my guns are up.
Awesome.
Up. Stick around.